Hey. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about this Fender Acoustic Junior Go. As you can see, it's battery powered, and I set everything up with the microphone in less than 5 minutes. It's amazing, and in this video, I wanna go over what it is, its features, and talk about why I think it's the best portable PA speaker that you can have with you if you wanna do this kind of gig, or even karaoke, anything. So here it is, the Fender Acoustic Junior Go. Battery powered, portable, not too heavy, and it's got all the features that I believe is the best feature set of anything in its range. Probably the second expensive one next to the Bose for this class of speaker, but it just gives you more. This one is made for guitars. This is a guitar amp first. It gives you that guitar amp sound, the pickup, the way it picks up the guitar. It's just amazing. And just being able to also have a microphone input with effects and it sounds good, that is just amazing to me. And it's so useful. Look at how fast I set this thing up with a microphone, with the speaker, plug in the guitar. It's so easy, and I believe that it's loud enough for even like restaurant settings or smaller venues where you don't need that much power, and maybe you just want to be ambient music, something like that. This is perfect for it. And before this one, I actually tried one of the portable PA speakers. It was a Gemini, one of the portable Gemini with battery powered, and just the way that it picked up the guitar, it had reverb, it had a little bit of effect, but just the way it picked up the guitar was just awful. It had feedback issues, it didn't sound good. My voice sounded okay on it, but it definitely wasn't as loud as it was. $300, so less expensive, but it definitely wasn't as loud as this one. It's just a different class. This makes the guitar sound like a guitar instead of a tinny spoon. And did I mention how easy it is to set yourself up to play? What if I had a gig at a restaurant? I'm not gigging yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm trying to get better as I go. I just got this stuff, very recently. I've had another guitar, but I like this guitar better, so it's really inspired me to practice more. But this thing right here, see, I just set up at a park bench, and I'm gonna play something later. Well, let me turn the volume up there. There we go. So enough about how much I love this amp/PA speaker. Let's go over the features and what it has on it. So on the top, you have 2 channels, and it seems like they're independent channels because there is no master level. There's a volume for that one and a volume for that one. So I don't really know the magic that they're doing, but I guess you can plug in the guitar in either one and it still sounds great. But it seems like they might be independent preamps. Who knows? Each of the 2 channels has the same options, the same exact effect options, the same knobs. They all have volume, FX level, how much of an effect you want your effects to have. And you also have 8 different options of effects that you can use. You select using the FX select knob, and they're all pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's sound modeling, which is fine because you're emulating these effects, but it still sounds pretty good. Each of the sides has a low, mids, and highs, and they can both support either a 1/4 inch or XLR. And it also has a looper, a built-in looper. I played with it with the buttons, but it definitely will be much nicer with the pedals, which I'll get later. On the back, you have a headphone out, auxiliary in, and I've actually been using the auxiliary in because I haven't felt like setting up my computer speakers because I really don't have space on my desk. So I realized now that I had this sitting on the floor there, why don't I just plug it into my computer and voila, I have a speaker. And it also has Bluetooth, so I can play something from my phone. I was sitting there in my place, bored, and I was like, I'm gonna sing some karaoke. Okay, so I plugged in the microphone, hooked up my phone, which it is really easy and seems to stay paired nicely, and did some karaoke. So it's just like so useful for so many things. It's my home computer speaker now, so I can reference my tracks that I'm working on, or listen to YouTube videos or watch movies. Some of the best money I ever spent on this thing, I'm telling you. It's so useful. On the back, it also has a line out, so in case you're doing a gig but you're in a venue that's bigger and they want you to plug into their sound system, you can take those line outs and take it to theirs, but keep your effects and keep your sound that you've had and you've been developing. A neat feature that it also has is that it can combine the left and right channels onto one of these XLRs, so you can take both of them and combine them into one cable and just feed it out. So yeah, you can either give them both channels independently or give them one channel, and that's it, and you're plugged in, which is pretty neat. And another neat thing that I haven't even tried is that you can plug it into your computer via USB. So if you want to bring in guitar with some of these effects or this sound into a project you're working on, you can use that USB and it'll record to your system in the computer. It's pretty cool. I haven't tried that yet, but it's pretty easy. I should try it actually. I just haven't. I just plugged directly into my interface. But it would be nice to get this sound though. This is a good sound coming out of this thing. The way it picks up the guitar is pretty good. The description says that the battery power should last about 5 hours on full blast. And I've had it sitting playing YouTube videos all night while unplugged, and it'll play all night because it's not full power. And I believe it also has a little stand here so you can project better. Now you have a PA system. This is cool. So I guess now I can demo a little bit of how it sounds. How should I do this? Oh, well, I have a guitar. I have a microphone. We'll see how it sounds, or how my camera picks it up from way over there. But to do that, I'm gonna turn it up. And to do that, I probably have to point it the other way so I don't get feedback into the microphone. They're very close together right now. Turn up. That's another cool thing about this preamp. It handles feedback extremely well. Like, I'm sitting here with the Gemini, it would feed back if I was in this position. It was terrible. And now I turn my microphone volume up and no problem. Let me turn it up more. Now, this is pretty loud. I think I'm in a park, but there are houses around and I think they can hear me, but it's fun. This is definitely loud enough for a small venue. No doubt about that. I'm hearing a little bit of feedback now though. And as you can see, like my style, I've been keeping the reverb and delay pretty high. I have, actually right now it's on delay effect. I usually keep it on delay and reverb. There we go. Now it's reverb and delay. Let me turn it down. That's a little bit too much reverb and delay. Test. Now it has less. This is the room reverb. So it's a very light reverb, very short time on it. This is the room. Now next we'll do the hall. And that actually wasn't my microphone feeding back, it was the guitar picking up resonant frequencies. So I'll just hold that there. This is the hall. This is the echo effect. Echo. It's amazing how these effects work pretty well on both the guitar and a voice microphone, you know? Delay. So there's a difference between echo and delay, huh? There is. Now this one is chorus, and it still feels, and it has sort of like an effect, but it feels a little dry to me. I wouldn't use this on vocals, but it sounds pretty cool on guitar. Vibraphone. I think this is deactivated for the XLR jack because I can't imagine how vibraphone would sound on a voice, but it doesn't seem like it's on right now. Now we have a delay and a chorus, which this is what I actually use on the guitar regularly. And my go-to for vocals is... So I'm gonna start with no effects so you can hear that. No effect on the guitar. I just love the sound that it gives out. This has a great freaking guitar sound. It also helps, this is a nice guitar too, and it's finally broken in. At first everything sounded so bad, but this sounds good, that sounds good. It sounds good. Now we're going to room, see how that sounds. That's the shorter reverb. Adds a nice ambience. And I'm just playing simple chords. I'm not a master musician here, but I can play a few chords. Next is hall. It does keep that, but I think that's like a electroacoustic effect. but it's not bad. I like to play with that too, where it keeps on holding on to the note. That's fun. And this is Echo. It has a slapback effect. Sort of like a slapback. I hear, like, mostly in the bass is where I hear the slapback. I don't hear it in the mids or highs too much, so I'm not sure how effective the echo is for the guitar. Next is delay. Didn't sound, yeah, now I hear it there. So it's not too overbearing. I don't have it that high either. Well, yeah, actually it is pretty high. It's at like 75%. Next is chorus, which I do like how the chorus sounds on the guitar. Okay, next is vibraphone, and this one's pretty interesting. I don't know what a vibraphone is, but it gives a cool sound. I don't like to use the lows with it that much, because the lows, it just holds on forever and it'll cause problems while you're playing. You always have to cut it off. Even when you're playing a chord, you have to cut it off, or else it's gonna keep going like crazy. So I'm only gonna use the lower strings for this. See, it still holds on. It's really crazy. It really holds on, the vibraphone. I think maybe it's only for like picking style. I guess for picking it's... Yeah, the car's driving by, sorry about that. Every single thing you play you have to mute with the vibraphone. That's what that is. All right, let's go to the next one. Something that I can control. Delay and chorus, and this is my preferred so far to play with. It just like gives a just gives a great combination of effects. Oh yeah, I turned it up too much. I think what it might be is that I have it's just feedback, so it's too close. So this is delay and chorus. It's sounding so good, man. Jeez. All right, and the last one is delay and reverb, which is what I use on the voice, but it sounds pretty good here too. Nice and smooth. This thing's sounding good. I like it. It's a great combination. This Martin guitar and a Fender amp and the Fender bag. And a Shure SM58. I think I'm ready to gig. I just need to get gigs now. What song can I do a little bit of right now? Just look at the moon, standing in the night. The blisters from your bleeding look makes it alright. When we were in Mars, don't recognize the night. The sorrow from forgotten worlds when we collide. So that's my little demo and review and my opinion of the Fender Acoustic Junior Go here in a lovely park, playing a few songs. I'm set up here, might as well keep playing. So thanks for watching this video and hope to see you again. And please like and subscribe. Thank you.
That voice you're hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all is how I need you and how you needed me to. And has it happened for the longest time?